Hello, everybody. This is Swati live from San Diego, the same time zone as Los Angeles. Those of you who know California know that San Diego is just about 2.5 hours drive from Los Angeles. I'm here for some work and I don't want to miss talking to you live. And so I'm making sure I'm here. It's 26th of August, 7 p.m. in Los Angeles or in San Diego. We have been talking about self-compassion for the last few days. And today, again, I'm going to continue talking about self-compassion because it is such an important topic. I have received many emails from you. First of all, I want to thank you all for trusting me with whatever it was that had bothered you, because of which you could not use self-compassion. You acted against the idea of self-compassion. And you trusted me with your stories, and I want to assure you I'm going to respectfully keep it just with me. Having said that, I do want to categorize the emails I have received with the goal of telling you something about what you could do about it. So many emails that I received were about loss. It was either losing a child, losing a relationship, and it could be losing a child altogether, or something happened to the child and there was a sense of loss. Some emails were about not reaching their potential. It was about either in a career situation, in a job situation where they thought that they should have done certain things but they didn't. Either that or they were self-employed. They chose that instead of just getting a regular job, and they have self-doubts. They wonder if they would ever be successful, and in that process they criticize themselves. Then there were emails about humiliation, either in an interview or when they were doing a presentation or some event like that. They couldn't perform. Either that or they were insulted and there was a sense of humiliation. Then there was also regret of I could have done something differently. So all these kinds of things add up to something common. And I think that in all these different events, first of all, I didn't find any single story where I felt like, yes, whatever you were experiencing, that you deserve that. I just want to say it upfront that no, you don't deserve it. I also want to say whatever you felt is normal, because that is the way most of us would feel given the circumstances you are going through. That in itself, I do not want to question. I do want to validate whatever pain, whatever humiliation you went through, whatever you held against yourself, whatever ways in which you felt you had to blame yourself. I could have done it differently, or had self-doubt, self-criticism. All that makes sense given the way we are typically programmed. But the question is, for how long should you be holding on to you? Do you deserve to hold on to you? Is it serving any purpose beyond the initial reaction? And that's what I would like to question. And that's where self-compassion comes in picture. Now, again, I want to say mindfulness is part of self-compassion. But tomorrow we will get more into how you can use self-compassion and mindfulness to go wherever you want to reach. We all have a quest. It could be happiness quest. It could be spiritual quest. It could be quest in a career. Whatever the quest is, how do you move forward and go more towards that? How do you combine self-compassion with mindfulness and do that? For that, today I'm going to take just one step. I'm going to take you one step ahead, which is by using self-compassion. Tomorrow, I will talk about the role of specific mindfulness that we have learned. So how do you use self-compassion? Now, in all the emails, there was one thread. Reason we cannot be self-compassionate, we cannot be our own friend, we cannot really just think about us as, well, whatever happened was okay, and I can be loving and kind to this person, to me. The reason we can't do that is because we are holding on to some negative self-belief. Think about it. It could be just that, yes, I need to be blamed, or it could be I was just stupid, or how could you have not thought about that, or I'm just simply incompetent, or I never can do these kinds of things, or I'm just not important enough and that's why I was insulted. Some negative self-belief you're holding on to. Now, I'm going to propose that use self-compassion to get out of the negative self-belief and to change it into a constructive, positive self-belief. When you are in your rational mind and you think about what that negative self-belief is, in a lot of cases, you will see it's not something I need to hold on to. You can see, yeah, I shouldn't be blaming myself. But that's only on the head level. But what is it that you can believe, at least on the head level, when you are in your rational mind? What do you think is a positive self-belief that you can kind of believe in, at least on the rational level? It could be that, okay, maybe I was incompetent in that event, but I can improve. Or I have that capability of looking at myself and working on my issue. Or it could be that there are sometimes things may not work for me, but at other times, yes, I can take care of things. Or if you feel like you haven't reached your own potential, yeah, that's one thing. But also think about other ways that you have done something. Maybe you have taken care of your family, maybe you have taken care of an ill person, or maybe you have taken risks that other people don't take, and that's why it's going to take you longer to reach where you want to. So think about rationally what is a positive self-belief you can hold. I'm saying rationally because that is only rationally, but it may not be something you really believe in right now. But you want to use self-compassion to allow that rational belief to percolate through your system and for that belief to become part of you. And that's where self-compassion meditations can help you, because you're going to slow yourself down. You're going to pay attention to your rational, positive self-belief, and you're going to allow that to slowly get to your emotional level, to get to you deeper. You have to allow that to first reach your body, feel it in your body, feel the love and compassion in your body, allow that rational self-belief to float in your system. And then once you keep doing that, it will suddenly make sense. And suddenly something will switch and you will know that, okay, I don't really need to hold on to my negative self-belief. That is the time when we get unstuck. That's the time when we move forward. So right now, today, I'm going to do a self-compassion meditation with you to allow you to start the journey of leaving the negative self-belief and move more towards positive self-belief. Tomorrow, I'll tell you how you can move even further, closer to whatever your quest is by using mindfulness. So right now, let's do the self-compassion meditation. Let me get rid of this bottom. So let's do a self-compassion meditation. But before we do that, I want you to close your eyes and quietly think about what negative self-belief you are holding on to. And then what rational, positive self-belief makes sense to you on some level. I'm not asking you to go inflate your ego. Oh, I can be Albert Einstein. Maybe some of you are Albert Einstein. I don't know. But if that's what makes sense to you, hold on to it. But I'm not asking you to inflate it. I'm asking you to just take one step away from the negative self-belief. Like it can be that it's not never. Sometimes I'm okay. Or sometimes I am able to take care of things well. Whatever it is, think about the negative self-belief and then the positive self-belief. So close your eyes and allow yourself to think about it. In whatever you described to me, what was the negative self-belief? And then think about what makes sense to you. What is it that you would like to hold? What would be a constructive, positive self-belief? And I assume that you have the rational, positive self belief in your mind. And now let's start the meditation. I don't have my gong with me, so I'm just simply going to ask you to take a few deep breaths first. Close your eyes. And now, first pay attention to your breath. Bring yourself here and now by paying attention to how my body is receiving the breath at the moment, right now. And now, put your hand on your heart, on your chest, and allow yourself to feel the warmth of your hand on the chest, soft and gentle, soft and gentle. And as you're doing it, in your mind, say the positive rational self-belief that you have just thought about. Say it in words to yourself. Make it very clear to you where you want to go. And now that you have said it to yourself, soft and gentle, allow that self-belief to be felt in your body. The positive feeling, the rational feeling that comes out of this self-belief, see if you can feel it in your body. Is your body feeling comfortable, relaxed, as if you are getting some loving hug? Are you feeling that? I need caring, I need a hug. And this positive self-belief, that's the way I'm taking care of myself and I'm hugging myself. Feel the hug in your body. Soft and gentle. With your hand, press the hand a little bit. Say soft and gentle to yourself. And then notice the positive self-belief and how your body is responding to it. Soft and gentle. Understand the self-belief. Maybe repeating it to yourself one more time and see how that feels like. Pay attention to that self-belief. Let it slowly go from your head to your heart, your feelings. Soft and gentle, hugging myself, taking care of myself. May I be happy. May I experience peace. May I be at ease. Soft and gentle. Soft and gentle. One more time, say it in your own mind what your positive self-belief is. See if that belief can reach your whole body. What that means is see how the body feels like when you're saying it to yourself, including your toes and your tummy, your knees, your thighs. Is there a comfortable feeling? Are you at ease? Notice. Let it come down to your heart level and further. I'm okay. I did my best. I had a lot of hurdles, but I did my best. May I be happy. May I experience peace. May I be at ease. Soft and gentle. May I be happy. May I experience peace. May I be at ease. Say the belief to yourself one more time. And now come back to the breath. Come back to the breath and pay attention to the breath again. And say the line we usually say it 3 times. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. And now you can slowly open your eyes and then all the way. Keep doing this meditation as long as you need to, and as many times as you need to. Just understand that you are making a commitment to yourself, that you're going to set yourself on this journey of moving away from the negative self-belief so you can be courageous. You can take risks, appropriate risks. You can move forward in life. You can move closer to whatever your quest is. You don't need to hold on to something you don't deserve. You can realize whatever you want to do with positive feelings if you move away from this negativity. So you're doing it for yourself. And guess what? When you do it with self-compassion, you do it for yourself, but you are not harming others. You're not doing it with aggression and anger and narcissism, but you're doing it with you in mind, and the compassion you have for yourself will also be extended to others. Now let me attend to the questions we have. Ron Howe says that I feel very nervous while making a career choice. I feel so anxious and nervous while taking the next step, and I don't know how to take the next step. Ron, at this point, I'm not asking you to make the next career choice. What I'm asking you is if you are holding on to any negative self-belief, you're saying you feel anxious and nervous. What is it? That is it like I'm going to fail? I always fail, or I'm incompetent, or I'm destined not to succeed, or if I don't succeed, then I'll be out on the streets. What is it that you are afraid of or anxious about? Think about that. And then what I'm asking you right now to do is hold yourself in self-compassion and just move away from that and think about what makes sense to hold on to. Does that make sense? I'm not asking you right now to make a career choice, but whatever is holding you back in thinking about it, just move away from that negative. Roshni says, is it kindness to myself if I simply stop self-criticism? Is that all it means to be kind to myself? If you stop the self-criticism, that's the first step, Roshni. What you want to do is not just, oh, I don't want to criticize yourself, but whatever it is, I want to hold myself and I want to be kind and understanding to myself. Think about if you have a best friend, okay? If you have that kind of connection with somebody, how would you treat them? What would you advise them? Or if they fall and if they don't succeed at something, how would you hold them? It's not just self criticism, you will help them to feel better, you will help them to stand up. And in an honest way, not just to make up some facts. A sincere wish that they come out of their misery. Anshuman says that sometimes I find it difficult to get my head around this seemingly abstract instruction, observe your feelings. Feel the light from the head to feet. Feel it throughout your body. The working of these intangible directions is beyond my perception at it. Okay, that can happen, Anshuman. That's a fair comment. Some people, when I say hold it in your body or feel it in your body, feel the light from head to feel it through your body, it's hard, and different people are made differently. Some people are very much in touch with their body. Whatever feeling they feel, they can immediately feel it in their body. Like, let's say you feel afraid, they will know that the heart is racing, their palms are sweating, or if not so obvious, then something, like the body feels tight or something. They feel it in their body. When you are relaxed, it feels different. There is a warmth. If you're feeling comfortable, there is, the body's temperature feels warm. That's what I mean by feel it through your body. When you have a feeling, how does your body respond to feeling that feeling? When I say feel the light from head to feet, some people will be able to feel it. They feel the light, meaning whatever the warmth, the gentle feeling, the softness, they will feel the softness and gentility in their body. So that's what it means. And if you are not able to perceive it in that way, if you keep doing it, I think, in fact, it's a good idea for you to keep doing it. I hope I have answered your question, that it's not as abstract as you may think in the beginning. Observe your feelings means, anytime when I say observe, what it means is don't react to it. Like, let's say you're feeling you're feeling restless. So you want to just get up and move. So instead of taking action, or you want to like do whatever like that, instead of doing any of that, just observe means just, okay, I'm feeling restless. This is how it feels like in my head. This is how it feels like in my body. And that's it, no action. That's what observing means. As if you are watching yourself with a slight distance, rationally thinking. Okay, so there is one thing I want to ask you. I asked people this morning. I'm wondering, given that such a good response I've had to these 6 weeks, and given that I feel I've received a lot of emails telling me how much this has helped them. The thing is, you have this unique opportunity right now, 6 week long, every day. You can, anytime you want, you can join me. I'm going to be there live. And that's why it is making probably a faster difference to you. So the trick is to continue the practice. And I'm really tempted, but I'm not absolutely sure whether to make this commitment or not. And that's why I want to ask you, if I continue beyond the 6 weeks, every week, if I do the same thing that I'm doing, but once a week, one time in the morning and one time in the evening, either on Wednesday or on Thursday, either 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Los Angeles times, PST. Are you guys willing to join? And are you guys willing to make a commitment to actually be there every week? And I'm thinking of 3 months at a time. And if you can't do it live, then you can, of course, watch the video. But subscribe to whatever it is that, whatever email you receive. And I talked to Dr. Raj about it. And we both think it will be a good idea to allow you to continue the practice. How the whole structure will work, and it should be mutually beneficial. For me, of course, the best benefit is the feeling that you will be moving forward, and it's the same thing for you. Beyond that, let me think about it. But first, if you want it, write me an email. Just let me know, yes, I'm willing to join. To meditate together at gmail.com. I would love to hear from you if you would like to have this continued beyond the 6 weeks. And thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.